Hello, it's me, Rama, and today I wanted to talk about the thyroid center. The thyroid center is located, I have to move the beard out of the way. Thyroid center is located on the same level as the Adam's apple, the larynx, voice box, right in the center of your neck. It's located right here. And this is the light blue center, kind of like this shirt, but a little bit lighter, like the same color as the light blue at the horizon. Like if you look at 4 in the afternoon on a clear day, that's the color I'm talking about. Sort of light blue color. And this aspect of the body corresponds to the cloud layer of Mother Nature, of our planet. So when you see clouds, they have the same energetic pattern as your thyroid. And your thyroid is the master of all the glands in the body. The lymphatic system and all the glands. You may have heard of the pineal gland or the pituitary gland has something to do with governing glandular activity. When I'm saying that the thyroid is the center for your glands, I mean it's the center for all of hormonal activity, because glands excrete hormones to communicate with the body, and the thyroid is the master gland for governing that hormonal excretion. That's why people who have thyroid imbalances tend to also have hormonal issues as well. There's a hormone disturbance as well. And so your hormones and your thyroid are very much linked together. And the clouds are reflective of the unique nature of the ether. And the ether is an element of nature that people seem to have forgotten about. It's a little more subtle than air, but it's very real. And when I speak, it's not just my words that you hear. You hear this additional meaning and implication and vibration, and the ether is what's conveying that additional information to you. So when people talk very simply, they say things that unless you knew the context, you'd have no idea what they were talking about, but their friends know exactly what they mean. They're just a few words. There's often sort of almost a mental link between people, and the ether is communicating a lot of this additional information. There's also mental communication, which is vibrating up here, but there's ether communication as well. If you focus deeply in your thyroid, you can tell the difference between people who are telling the truth and people who are not. You can just sort of tell there's a lack of coherence in the ether. When people are telling the truth, the etheric patterns are very beautiful. The light blue ether layer of the body is vibrating very harmoniously, and you can just tell that they're telling the truth because there is a certain crispness and clearness to the ether component of their transmission. So as you heal your ether, you'll be able to see through lies and you'll be able to see the truth very easily. And this is very useful in today's world of a massive amount of information, not all of which is accurate. So when you focus on the ether, this will help you tell the difference for yourself. You won't need me to say, yes, this is true. You can just focus in your thyroid and be like, oh, this doesn't resonate. So I have a song that I've composed about the ether and about your thyroid center, and I'd like to sing that for you now. I don't think I've ever made a video where I'm actually showing myself playing. Oh, I have. Have I? I don't think I have. I did a drum song, but I don't think I've done a harmonium song. So this is my song that is dedicated to this level of your being, the thyroid level, and I hope you enjoy it. Swirling lights, the dancing ethers. Cloudy blue swirling lights, the dancing ethers. Just like a cloud in the storm. Just like a cloud in the storm. Just like a cloud in the storm. Swirling all around, up and down, all around. Cloudy blue swirling lights, the dancing ethers. 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 Swirling all around, up and down, all around. Just like a cloud in a storm. Just like a cloud in a storm. Just like a cloud in a storm. Swirling all around, up and down, all around. Cloudy blue swirling lights, the dancing ethers. 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 Cloudy blue swirling lights, That last part was improvised. I don't plan that kind of section. Those lyrics are all sort of, they just whatever is coming on through. So notice when I was playing and when I was vibrating in your direction that there were additional layers of information that you were getting besides just words and musical notes. What is it that unifies and brings together all the notes and the lyrics and my appearance, and it's all just a digital transmission coming to you through the internet? What unifies and underlies this transmission that you're receiving right now that gives it a greater body, a greater wisdom, a greater essence, a greater joy, a greater light? What is that? What is this subtle medium? It has to be physical in some way, and there's obviously many layers of what I'm transmitting to you, but I'm trying to emphasize the ether today. So what I'm suggesting is there's even physical layers that can transcend distance very easily. Gravity is one of them. Gravity is uniformly present all over the globe because it has spread so far that little differences of one corner of the globe or the other make no difference. Gravitational fields go far off in all directions unto infinity. So their influence may taper over time, but the gravitational field extends infinitely. It just goes on and on. So the ether is a field that propagates quite well over distances very quickly, including the distances of time and space. So even though I've already recorded this transmission, when you listen to it, you're picking up on an etheric encoding of the music and my words, in addition to the actual digital recording of my voice and my appearance and harmonium. So the ether transcends distances of time and space to deliver information of a deeper sort, of a more holistic sort. So if you master the ether by focusing deeply in your thyroid, this thyroid body activation, which is part of my system, if you focus deeply in the thyroid, then you gain a greater mastery over the ether, and you can use that to share greater information with people without them always needing to hear the whole transmission verbally. Sometimes there's not enough time. Other times they're not quite consciously ready for what you want to say, but their spirit is willing, their body is willing. So if you want to tell someone at the store, you know, you're beautiful, but you don't want them to get the wrong impression, you can just vibrate it to them, and you'll see what sort of response you get. And if you want to tell someone, hey, wake up, they will do that. If you want to say, hey, cat, come here, then he might actually come and visit. All right. And if you work really hard at mastering your ether, then you can actually gain the ability to transmit additional information that people never hear verbally, but still influences them in a positive manner. And again, you can then also tell when there's etheric encoding in different mediums like movies or advertising or videos, and you can say, this ether coding doesn't really vibe with me, I don't like this, and you'll more quickly realize what things are good for you and what things aren't. So, no, kitty's munching. So, as you focus on your thyroid, you gain a great degree of capacity to communicate, and to communicate in more levels than one. And this can be very beneficial when you want to propagate good vibrations and good information, but you can't always be saying things that are of a sort that people aren't ready to hear. So by vibrating the information instead, you can still say all the nice, lovely things that you want to share with the world, but they'll be able to hear it as they're ready. Because if people aren't receptive to the ether, they won't hear it, so it won't bother them, so they won't pay any attention. People who are receptive but aren't ready to hear it verbally, or rather logically, then they will just receive it from you, and it'll sort of influence them. They're like, there's something about you that I like. I don't quite know what it is, but they're sort of picking up on the subtler levels of your transmission. So let's practice the technique now, the thyroid body activation technique of my healing system. Please deeply feel in the center of your neck, same level as the voice box. You're focusing in the very center, spherical center of your neck. just deeply feeling. There's nothing to visualize. You're just feeling the center of the neck physically, trying to feel the thyroid gland. If you can't feel the gland itself, feel the area around the gland. Try to work your way inward to the center. Cat munching kind of helps because he's working with his mouth. and the thyroid center actually connects to the mouth as well. So when we speak, we use the center a lot in our speech. So if you heal this center, you'll find your speech flowing more quickly and easily, and you'll just find there's added life to your speech. So, deeply feeling center of the neck, thyroid body activation. It's kind of hard to be like, alright, body activation, and the cat's munching. So yeah, there seems to always be a lot of ambient noise in my recordings. I feel like nature is also wanting to speak to you, and Kitty is contributing in his own unique way. So, as you're deeply feeling in your thyroid, you will stimulate your lymphatic system, which will heal your immune system. You also stimulate all of the glands in your body related to hormone excretions, because that's what they do. And this can balance your hormones and make you feel very even-keeled and stable emotionally and mentally. So I highly recommend you do the thyroid body activation, and having heard my description of the thyroid, re-listen to the song I played, in a few moments, because I explain a lot in that song when I say that that the ether is like a cloud swirling. And I talk about up and down and all around. Your thyroid connects above and below. So as you focus on your thyroid, you develop a balanced connection above and below. That's what I'm singing, and even the very way the song is composed. I start up high, I go to the middle, I go down low, I go back to the middle, and I go back up high. I'm illustrating this flow of power from the thyroid above and below. So re-listen to the song and you'll see there's a lot of extra information, etheric encoding in the song. Try to specifically listen for the etheric encoding in the song and also in my voice in general when I'm speaking, because I'm not hiding anything. I have many levels of the transmission I'm presenting, one of which is thyroid. There's many higher levels as well. There's also the bodily transmission of my atoms, but there's a lot of information if you listen deeply, and a lot of it transcends time and space. You will find the value of this video will last far beyond the lifespan of the planet, because I'm encoding it to be eternal. I'm encoding it to be ever new. This isn't a transmission for you just now on planet Earth. This is a transmission for anyone with a body. And there will always be beings who have a thyroid equivalent. There will always be the light blue layer, sapphire blue is nervous system. There will always be the light blue layer of creation. So people will always have organ equivalents to your thyroid with which to focus on and master this layer of reality. Because as far as I know, the light blue layer of reality is not going anywhere anytime soon. So it'll be here for quite a long time. So this transmission contains a lot of the eternal, ever-new coding. Now that I've emphasized this ether component to you, try to tune into it. I am one person who has nothing to hide, but many levels to express, and not all of them can be expressed verbally. But if you tune in and you feel in your thyroid, you'll catch a whole new level of my transmission. And you'll see there's a lot there, a lot of very helpful information for your evolution, your ever greater growth of body and being who you want to be. So I hope you like this thyroid body activation, and I hope you liked my song, and that spontaneous section where I was just going with whatever was flowing through. I hope you liked that as well. That was uniquely created for you and for this recording. So hope you enjoyed it, and have fun focusing in your thyroid, and have fun mastering information as a result, learning to discern what is useful and what is not useful, what is truth and what is just not interesting, and hone in on the truth and dismiss everything else, and then you'll find your life guided very clearly toward all of your goals and dreams. Victory to you. to you. Victory to you. Freedom for everyone. Freedom for everyone. Open up your